So earlier this week, something really awesome happened to me. One of my fellow professors let me borrow this book titled Be Brave, An Unlikely Manual for Erasing Heartbreak by J.M. Farkas. And it's just this, it's amazing. It's this erasure poem where somebody takes another piece of work and they erase lines and leave only words that they want to use, and that becomes the poem. And I wanted to read a bit of it to you. Okay. Be brave. Refuse his shining. Be fierce and swelled and resolved and young and over it. To begin, recall he is slime sprawled in her knowing bed, delighted by her empty hands. Follow his bent heart. Simmer bitter and unending. Be the sea, be ready, be sad. Like a rock, be exactly who you are. Then move on, like a song. Be alone. No, waiting for promises under a useless moon. Because you were afraid. Try to be a poet. Your luck may change if you challenge your tongue to be true. Thank God for great music. And sleep. Be eager and angry at the thought of hoping. Then laugh, relish the broken bits, seize back the star in the throat. Be bewitched, be wounded with delight, and sometimes sing, struggle to remember his dissolved name. Be the queen and the hero. Be alive now. Make whatever you want from whatever has been. Right here, with nothing but the splitting heart, running wildly from one wanting to go wherever. Be golden. Be more ancient and not, and listen. Accept what is the past, a pyre, useless now, charring and melted and greedy. Release his heart in the wind, or tie it to her peacefully. You know you have shown too much pride, and so let go and forget them. Brood on, grace. Burst into wonder, you mighty female creature. In a secret black lake at night, burn like a torch. Again, I dare you. Be a promise. Be an arrow swirling. From above, the high arching roof ready to leap to the bottom of the earth. Be suddenly in the sky. Be the sun, sadly watching. Be weird. Do nothing. But flourish. Remember and forget. Go, go. Be mourning, and begin eager to be waiting. You deserve love, too. And now, be loyal to your search. Boys will ripen in time. You need to know everything, meant to leave. Could not return to you. Trust that. Be dazzled through the darkness. Watch fate lift on its swift wings and fly. Be deserved, be lucky. Offer an open heart, nothing more. Be a rebel, be woken, be wakeful. Now everything is possible. Swell with love for nothing. Be endless. The coiled and uncoiled heart, be both. Be that excellent. Believing. Be believing. Like rain, be loosened, be beautifully beholding. Always and always better. to dare too much, be lightning, amuse the birds across the field. Hurry to the bright truth, be gleaming, and destined be worth it, carry no fear. Let the ocean take it, be infinite, be willing, be loved.